Hello, hello, hello. I am Natalie Reeder, your expert on all things mindset, mindfulness, and manifestation. And I'm here to help you design your destiny and create a self-fulfilling prophecy by harnessing the power of your subconscious mind and tapping into the infinite abundance of the universe. Now, today we have a participant in my recent Dare to Dream program joining us today, and I'm so excited to dive into her experience. But before we get into that, let me tell you a little bit about Dare to Dream. So, Dare to Dream is the ultimate goal manifesting course where you can design your destiny. And it's going to take you from feeling lost and stuck or confused or stuck in a rut to knowing exactly what you want to be, do, and have this year and create your roadmap to success. So, within Dare to Dream, we're going to dive into what's holding you back, release all of it, and move forward with purpose. And it is split into four modules. So the first one is self-reflection. We have to know where you've been so we know where you're going. The second module is all about entering into that high vibe tribe. It's about releasing blocks and beliefs physically, emotionally, mentally, and energetically. And you're going to have so many light bulbs and takeaway moments. The third module is a compelling vision. This is where you connect to your highest self, your heart's desire, and you create this compelling vision that will actually naturally motivate and inspire you. So, no willpower or self discipline required. And the fourth module is goal manifesting. It pulls it all together so that you can create a roadmap to success with actual action steps. So you can take inspired action that is aligned with your core values and your goals so that you can co-create your reality with the universe. So, welcome, Mariette. Thank you so much for taking the time to jump on the call with me today. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you. How are you?
I'm so good, and I'm so excited that you are here. So, obviously, I've just recapped quickly about what Dare to Dream is. Tell
Mhm.
me a little bit about why you decided to join Dare to Dream in January.
Yeah, so like you said, I was a bit stuck in January. I was just like, when you try to say I'm a business owner, just like you, mom, and it was a bit, how to do everything. And I was like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. And I just ended up doing nothing because there was so much on, feeling overwhelmed. I didn't know how to get out of that stuckness.
Hmm.
And when your Dare to Dream popped up, I was like, oh, it sounds really good. 4 weeks is doable as well. It's not like a 6 months or a year program. And I absolutely love what you do. So I was like, okay, because I've been following you for a while, and I just thought, let's just jump in and try it. So yeah, that's why I joined. Getting unstuck was
Excellent.
a plan.
Good. I'm so glad. So, obviously, there were four modules, and this version of Dare to Dream that you did was actually an intensive 4 week boot camp. So it was a lot, right? There was the online sessions, you had live sessions within the group, which were an hour to 2 hours long. And also, then there was a workbook every week to
Yeah.
work through. Yeah. Tell us about your experience.
Okay, so firstly, between the workbook and the session, you give so much. And I was just so surprised. I was like, oh my God, this is worth thousands. And you're giving so much to people. And I was just thought this is amazing. Um, I did love the workbook. I love doing the exercise in between. And there's a lot, I still have them, I still work through them as well. And the session were fantastic. There's a great group of people in there. And obviously you get access to Facebook group. I always love a Facebook group where you can just chat with the other participants and just get more out of them as well in their experience so we can help each other as well. So that was absolutely fantastic. Um, yeah, it's great to be able to do something in between the session and having just once a week session was, yeah, I think it was a perfect combo.
Perfect. So, yes, that's right. We do have a members Facebook group as well. So that way we can all jump on there and share our wins and our experiences, which is great. Now, in this version of Dare to Dream, it was every week where you would get the workbook for the week and then you'd have your
Mhm.
video. What I'm actually doing in this next version of Dare to Dream, actually from the feedback from this cohort's feedback, is actually creating it so that it's going to be a membership portal where the workbook will be broken down into bite-sized pieces with mini training videos along with it as well, because I know like it's quite intense. So this way I've spread it
Mhm.
out a little bit more as well to offer some additional support for the next round of people. Okay,
Amazing.
so within the sessions, we did a lot of energetic work. There was an EFT cord cutting ritual. We did the future me meditation. There was a heart's desire, hypnosis, and we did quantum leap timeline
Yeah.
hypnotherapy as well. We did a lot. What would you say was your favorite one and why?
Okay, so I think the timeline hypnotherapist was kind of my favorite one because so it was a hard one to do for me
Hmm.
because I went really deep into my timeline. I know I had a chat with you afterwards. We brought up a lot of things that I needed to work on. That's why I really enjoyed it because it's the one that was the most impactful for me.
Perfect.
Um, and it was really, really interesting to see how you're so good with your hypnotherapy and putting you into the zone that you need to be to find, where are the things that actually in the past, really early on in my life, that keep me stuck to this day.
Mhm.
And you are so good at unlocking it. And I just thought that was amazing. And you were available after the session, to talk through with me. So that was absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
Excellent. Hypnosis and meditation are actually my favorite modalities. I have my hypnosis voice that is different from how I talk now. I've got a completely different rhythm and cadence. I love meditation and hypnosis, especially because it allows us to tap into that subconscious. It really allows us to release limiting blocks, beliefs, emotions, memories, experiences that are in the past that are holding us back, but doing it in a safe space. But it also allows for quantum leaping, it allows for rapid emotional healing and changes and transformation because we're not doing this in a talk therapy. You don't have to relive it. It's just allowing it to be released energetically, mentally, and emotionally, and also physically. So you do notice a difference in your body as well. So I love that the timeline was your favorite one. So thinking about Dare to Dream as a whole, what would you say you feel was your biggest aha moment or light bulb moment? What was the thing that you were like, oh my God, that clicked with me, that was amazing?
So I think the second session that's we did the decluttering.
The decluttering, yeah.
Yeah. And that was a big thing. You know what, you talk about your junk drawers that most people have. And I had a junk room, like a whole room. Like every time somebody comes, I just throw everything in it. Um, I do no longer have a junk room. It is now an office. So, it's amazing because from the second session onward, I could feel my energy completely shifting.
Mhm.
I've decluttered more than that room. I've thrown a lot of stuff away from my house. And, decluttered house, decluttered mind. And I feel like the stuckness that I had in my business is gone also, and I've got my energy back. Um, and it feels amazing. It just feel like, weight is lifted and you can just move on with things. And that's how I felt straight after Dare to Dream. I was like, oh my God, it's really been that click in my mind. And that's it. I can move on and do things. I can let go of stuff in my house that doesn't serve me anymore. It has been, yeah, it has been really changing my life. Yeah.
I love that. Like honestly, I've got tingles just listening to you. I think it's so important, like within that high vibe tribe, it's not just about raising our vibration and our energy, it is letting go of things holding us back. And that is in the physical world. That's why we do the physical decluttering, but it is also that mental and emotional and spiritual decluttering as well, because we're holding on to things
Mm.
that no longer serve us. And I think one of the things that we talked about as well in that session was the ability to be able to take a compliment that is also about raising our vibration and feeling, okay, what am I pushing away energetically and what am I accepting? So many of us, if somebody gives us a compliment, we immediately try and deflect it or
Mhm.
minimize it. So, and I'm all about that practical aspect. So, how has that been in your life?
Yeah, compliments. You're right. It's something that is quite hard to take. I think I try more and more just to say thank you when I get a compliment.
Hmm.
I still overthink it a little bit, but I find it easier to say thank you.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
And so our last session was the goal manifesting one, and that was a doozy. I think that was like a 2 hour session. And we pulled everything together, and the workbook in that one is really, really intense as well, because it is about pulling all the knowledge that we gained, all of those skills and those resources, and also talked about goal manifesting and using that snowball method, all about momentum. It's about making a decision on what you want to do and taking action that is aligned with your core values and goals, that inspires you so that it is naturally motivating. So, how have you felt since doing that?
So I've wrote my goal for my business for the year. I also wrote some personal one.
Yes.
And they are next to my bed. So when I wake up in the morning, they are on my wall and I can see them. And I use your morning affirmation that you told us. So I've got my own now and I can use it so I can start the day. And it's fantastic because I can see energy in the morning now. Before I used to
Mhm.
like wake up and just before my eyes open, it was just like overthinking all of things that needs to happen in the day. But because we were doing this visualization, and the hypnotherapy that you did, I can see my end of year and my goals. Also, I don't call them goals. Uh, they're my aim for the year because goal feels very corporate to me because I
Mhm.
was in the corporate world. So I changed the wording. But they feel great, to be able to see this happening. And I've switched the terminology so I use with myself when I talk as well. I used to say you,
Mhm.
but now I use I and I use the present tense, so right now. So I'm very more present for my
Good. I love
goals.
that.
So yeah, it did definitely make a switch. It's great to see that, and goals are different for everyone, and I understand that. But when you are very stuck, just being able to do this one thing, decluttering that room that I was putting up for ages, is just like a snowball, exactly like you say.
Exactly.
It just went on, and I've done so many things, and I was surprised, like, literally this weekend. I've just done so many things, and I was like, oh my God, I had the energy to do all this. I was able to do all that. I was really, really proud of myself, and I think it's thanks to you and Dare to Dream. Definitely.
Thank you so much. It is so interesting by releasing things that are holding us back. We naturally have this energy, and that's one of the sessions that we do is we're calling our energy back to us. We're not, that's what we do in that EFT cord cutting. We're cutting any cords to anything or any person or any memory that is holding us back, that's siphoning this energy from us. And all of a sudden, you have this other energy about you and this radiance and this ability to be able to take steps and move forward and also celebrate all of those wins. So I love that you have a clear idea for your business for this year, of your intentions, for your aims. I love that you mentioned about changing the terminology because words have such an important role in our everyday life, in creating our reality. They're so incredibly powerful and you have to choose what's right for you. So I love that. So, last question is, what would you say to somebody who is on the fence about either working with me one to one or with joining Dare to Dream?
Just jump in and go for it. It's just absolutely amazing. It will absolutely get you unstuck. And Natalie is just such a fantastic coach. You are. You're a very, very good coach. Yeah, and I won't hesitate. Definitely go for it because it will really change your life.
Well, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you taking your time out today. It has been absolutely amazing, and I look forward to continuing to see you within the Facebook group and seeing how this
Yeah.
year is going to unfold for you. Now,
Thank you so
for those
much.
of you who are interested in Dare to Dream, keep your eyes peeled because Dare to Dream 2.0 is coming very soon. It will be an online course. So I have pre-recorded the live sessions that I've done with wonderful women like Mariette here. So you will have all of those sessions, and the workbooks are actually now being broken down into more bite-sized chunks with their own training. It will be on a membership portal where you'll have a lifetime access to it. Also, within the Dare to Dream group, I will be popping in there to do some live meditations. I'm also going to be having some amazing guest speakers come in things like human design, inner child work, breath work, so many exciting goodies. So it's going to be absolutely incredible. So if you are interested in joining Dare to Dream so that you can design your destiny, then just send me a little DM and you can join the wait list and I can let you know when it is coming out. Okay, bye everyone.